you should Google the McCormick-Dickstein hearings, because the United States was damn near captured by the International Socialists under a Marine Corps general by the name of Smedley Butler. And Smedley Butler was an American hero, Marine Corps general, and he look him up. He wrote a book, and I can't recall. I think it's called Your Country at War. I think. But if he only wrote, I think, 1 or 2 books, but his biggest one was the one I'm referring to. I think it's called Your Country at War. I can't recall for sure. But his name is Smedley Butler. And he testified before the McCormick-Dickstein hearings about being approached by the movers and shakers and being told, you're going to lead a 500,000-man army in the streets of America, and it's going to be a coup. You're going to take over the federal government and you're going to capture it. And then the United States of America, it'll be solidified, it'll be ours. You have no idea how close we came, long before most of us were even born, before many of our parents were born, to being captured. And when I say captured, we are captured. The markets have been captured. But when I say captured like this, I mean with military force and the government toppled and replaced with militarism that is nothing more than, guys in uniforms tickling the undercarriage of the damn international financiers. They're the ones that would be running the show because they're the true Luciferian dark agent scumsuckers. They're the ones that I want to stand up on a mountain and have a duel to the end with, I can't stand those people. They're my immortal enemies. You understand? It's not just this life. It's not just this time. This soul. You may be looking at this body and listening to this voice and recognize that's his brain putting together thoughts, and he's using his jaw and his tongue and this thing called language and semantics and everything to articulate in verbal communication form these thoughts that he's having. Well, that's my physical self indeed. But what you're not recognizing, if you restrict your thought process to that, is you're neglecting the most important component of the overall system, and this system being me. And that is my spirit, my soul. This is not about this one life. This is not about here and now. This is an important component of it. But this is something that has always been going and always will be going. This has happened before, and this will happen again. I promise you that, my friends. This has happened before, and this will happen again. I promise you. So, in fighting these people, you bring about a particular end, not only for yourself, but for the other people that you're trying to protect as well. Now, the McCormick-Dickstein hearings. Research that. Listen to Smedley Butler. Read some excerpts from his book, Your Country at War, or My Country at War. And then you'll start to see what I'm talking about how close the United States came to being militarily overran in the early 1930s. And then he blew the whistle, and he died shortly thereafter. He died far before he should have. He was only, I think, in his mid-50s, early to mid-50s when he died. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Smedley Butler is an American hero. That man single-handedly averted a military takeover of the United States. Smedley Butler single-handedly averted a military takeover of the United States, orchestrated by the same people that put together the Aldrich Plan and the Federal Reserve Act. Okay? They're the same people that killed congressmen. They're the same people that killed senators. They're the same people that killed John F. Kennedy. They'll kill you and me without even thinking twice. They'll kill a president of the United States. They'll kill a president of South Vietnam. They'll kill a congressman. It doesn't matter.